Okay, welcome back everybody. So, we had a little update last time, and we got quite a bit done since then on the cabin here at Empty Mountain. You can see it here behind us. We got the first thing we did was after we got the rafters on, or the rafters up, we dried it in, and then we had to insulate the floor, and then put the sheeting on the floor, and then I focused on getting the roof done. And so the roof went together pretty nice. We just kind of, with our panels that we had gifted to us, I found a bunch, cut them down to basically 6-foot pieces. And I was able to integrate the standing seams and just kind of tuck them into each other on the transition. Turned out nice and tight. I'm pretty happy with that. Took a little time to kind of sort panels out and cut them down and find what we wanted for that, but turned out great. Got the ridge cap on even for now. I haven't dealt with this exterior finish, and this is something that I realized that I missed, is that once we add the sheeting and the siding onto the building, it's bigger than our panels. I had counted for 12 foot of panels. So you'll see in the future I have a plan for how to trim that out with metal and make that all integrated. But that was one thing that I missed in planning this, was I made the building just a little too wide for the plan I had for the roof. And okay, so we have both walls, both gable side walls done now, and we'll come in and take a look. Well, if we look down here first, you can see the insulation on the floor. We laid a plastic visqueen down over the top as a vapor barrier, and actually to insect proof, because this is going to be our kind of impermeable barrier from the outside. Will be this layer of plastic. It'll expand the whole thing once we insulate it. But we got this wall done here, and we found this beautiful window at our home reuse center that fits this spot here, and then we're going to get little integrated IGUs, which is little integrated glazing units, just double pane glass manufactured, that'll fit in both of our triangles above the door and the window there. Right now I'm working on, so we found this door at the home reuse center, and I'm working on building a door jamb for it. And I thought I'd show you a cool trick that I have been using. It's my second time actually. The last time I hung a door in a jamb, I discovered this, and I thought I would share it with you guys because it's super easy and helpful. So if you come over on this side, come around this side, yeah. The hinge, this is the interior of the door, the hinges come inside, so the door jamb wants to sit like that, but where to mark the hinge perfectly onto the jamb is just a little fiddly. It's a little tricky to make the measurements and stuff, and it's hard to just nail it. So what I've done is I put these blocks at the hinges, and this is kind of the fiddly bit here, but I put the blocks on the hinges, and if you pretend like this hinge swings open this way, and then you set that down on the hinge and line the jamb up where you want, and you screw your hinge into there, and then you can just make this perfect mark. And I did it on all three, and it's going to be perfectly lined up with the door because the hinges are already installed. So so that's my little trick, my little tip of the day. And so now I'm certain that those hinges are going to line up perfectly when I install the door. I'll show you here, I tell you what, I bought this wood at Lowe's. I spent probably a half hour going through all the 1x8 material. I found 2 boards that were satisfactory, a 12-footer and an 8-footer, that weren't just terrible. And you can see I just sanded them down today, and they turned out quite nice. But it wasn't as much work as milling them, but it took some time. So here's and then this is the door threshold that we got from the Home Resource. They just happen to have one of these, and so that'll go on. Actually, oh, here it is. This guy will go on to the door, and that'll be the little weather stripping. And then this guy goes on, and then the door jamb screws into the side of that. It'll screw in through here. And then the top goes on, and then you have a door. I mean, for the most part. So anyways, I'm hoping you can see I have the big tear out on the cut open on the door there, and it's been raining. It's spring here and raining, so I'm hoping to get the door in soon so I can get that all covered up and weatherproof, and then get the window in, and then I don't know what I'm going to do next, but something on the cabin. So next time you come, you'll see the door and the window, and this will be a surprise. We'll see what else is happening. Okay, thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time.